Hello and welcome to the program Salone Star Parade right on the station SLBC, and also you can follow up this program on YouTube as well. Of course, I'm King Milan, and of course SLBC once again is the station, and this is a program where we talk a lot about the stars them who have the salon, and if whether they're in or out of salon as well. Of course, showcase exactly what salon people they go through. And now this program they focus on what may happen in the salon on the 14th of August, where I'm going to get a serious flood where we really devastate some part of the country, talking about the flood will take place in Kamayama, Godrich, and somewhere around that, and of course the mudslide as well, where we take place in Regents, Mount Loaf area, where I destroy a lot of houses, and of course lives can go as well, wake up to 600, and people them way, of course, still yet counting, and they will get all of them. And a lot of people then go out and support, show them support, show them love in terms of rescuing those people who get affected, and of course the victims as well, that are homeless right now, and the government they try to make sure they settle some of them things they for do, by giving them food, clothing, and whatever, shelter as well. And people them as well, good people as well, they come out again and support and show them love as well. This program, the showcase, and the side of the take will take the entertainment side, and the artists in the salon compose a lot of songs there, and they also don't try their own beats as well for support, by giving out tokens them, food stuff, and of course clothing as well to the one way they in a salon day, and the artists them, and of course they compose their own songs them as well. And of course in America as well, most of the entertainers don't sit down at all. They decide for come together, they decide for do something where they showcase humanitarian feeling, they want for raise funds for them, one the way they with the victims out there in a salon, and show say yes, they really remember them, never mind what happened. We all are brothers and sisters them, some even they are way they get affected as well, and the family also gets affected, so would they mourn all of them as well and say sorry to what happened. So this program they showcase the fundraising show concert where they do a place called Lake AARBOR, now Maryland, where the entertainers, talking about entertainers, the promoters, musicians, filmmakers, actor, actress, they all decide to come together for do a concert when all man can perform, and then showcase as well, selling t-shirts, for sure say they really the month for waiting up in the salon, and all the money they get there, that's okay, and they give them out back to the people in the salon, and it's really show say yes, indeed, they remember them. So what I decide for do, I go out on the field, so I want for Leona see, I go out on the field and interview most of those guys when are celebrities them, and waiting really they intend for do this, because the question why they ask them why really they feel say this thing important, and also what are the message to people out in the salon, what them for do, what is there a message for them, whose words of condolence when I get for them in between the interview, or rather waiting people in the talk, I get for the really play some music them. But the host them for this program, now two great people have host this program, be MCs for this wonderful concert will take place when Lake AARBOR, that Maryland. The one person will take the MC, not a possible, a young lady way they make name right now. She was back in Sierra Leone, but she's now in America here, an actress and of course a comedian as well. And they make a big name right now in terms of showcasing a small TV series the way they do on YouTube and Facebook as well. And that's about another person, a lady called Big H, Hannah. Now in one of the MCs for that program, and the other person as well, now the Bigger Dawn, somebody who everybody loves so much, in terms of promoting salon music and salon business in America. Now in our person one man they look to, and that's about another person, but the voice of VOA and the voice of salon person, where they showcase in a VOA. I talk about the great guy called David Vandy. Now David Vandy and also Big H MC this wonderful program, the fundraising concert where they do in Maryland for support the people away really a victim of this mudslide, of course the flooding as well. And also we make for understand another flooding will take place as well. It they happen too much. Why they happen, we know says the environments they really turn right now, not only for salon, the one on wall as well. So people have to take care, they have to take precaution, and say hush to all the way involved into this, and of course the victims them, and of course the lives the way go, we not better past them, and family not better past them. It's only happen say God said and tell this for they happen. But now let's start this program proper. And as I say again, I start for interview big stars that will take part in this thing. Una feel, una enjoy and wait to happen with them. Let we all cry and sorry for the one that will die, and I hope say definitely this thing will happen again at Salone. I start with David Vandy. Listen to this.
Well, we're from Sierra Leone. We're here because of the mudslide and the flood that has been going on in our country, where over 400, 500 people have died, and some are still not being accounted for. And so, as a community, the entertainment industry, artists, musicians, theater artists, actors, and promoters, we all decided to come together, you know, bringing the young community together to see how we can bring our Sierra Leonean community come together and raise funds to see how we can help our people back home. So actually that's what the event is about today.
So it's a fundraising? Is it a fundraising concert?
Yes, well it is a fundraising, and of course as we're trying to raise funds, we're also trying to raise any other item like food, non-perishable foods, clothing, you know, and other things that we can use to help people, because some people have lost everything after the mudslide and the flood, you know, houses, clothes, and everything is gone. So we're trying to see how, in America here, we have people just throw these things away. They throw clothes away and other stuff. Some people wear their clothes just once and they don't want it anymore. But if we can bring all of that together today and see how we can, you know, ship them back home, look for a reputable institution that we can partner with, you know, so that we can give back to our community and to our people.
And I made to understand you're one of the MCs for this show.
Yeah, well, as an elder in the community, and I've been doing this work for a while, and they thought it fit that with a program like this, I could be one of the people that can stand up there and talk to people, and, you know, just to give them the inspiration that this is real, and we're doing this just to help our people back.
And you're working with one of your fans, you know, how is it working with Big H?
Well, it is interesting. I have been hearing about her, I've seen her pictures, I've seen some of her work, but I've never met her in person. You know, oh, she just told me that we met some time ago in Philadelphia actually, but I didn't remember. But you know, it is so nice meeting when somebody admires you and you meet them and you're going to work with them. You know, that is also serving as an inspiration for her, because she's been looking up to somebody like me, and she's got an opportunity now to work with me, you know, on a project like this. You know, it's awesome, and you know, I'm a trainer. I love to train people. I love to work with people. So I'm going to make sure she's very comfortable, you know, so that we can just make this a day to remember.
Trust me, I believe you. I believe you. Trust me. But finally, what's your message out there to people in Sierra Leone?
Well, you know, it is very hard. It is hard to send messages. And for me, I have my children there, you know. I had to call them when this mudslide took place. I called them again last night for the flood and all this, just to check up on them, and thank God they are okay. Not that they are better off than those that we've lost. But the only thing I'm saying is we should be hopeful for a better future, you know. And my concern also should go to people that are in authority, the authorities, that we should not let things like this keep happening. We know that it is nature, but sometimes we can do certain things to prevent or to minimize it. Even if you cannot stop it 100%, but we can minimize it. We have to be disciplined enough. If we say these things, people should not do this, let the law take its course. Let people know that if the law says you should not do this and you do it, the law should hold you responsible. You know, but if we don't do that and things like this happen, those of you who are in authority, people are going to blame you for that.
Thank you.
You know, but if you take the action that you're supposed to take, and things don't get out of hands like it did now, then definitely people will praise you for taking that action. They will not be happy, but they will praise you for that.
Thank you so much, my big brother.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure, man. Well, that's a great man, David Bundy.
What's in the house? Yeah, man. Hold somebody, make you go down. Hold somebody, sorry, get mine. If you am go fast, WhatsApp me, I don't WhatsApp you. I don't contact you. Talk na phone, take 2:30. Don't post in the morning, I text back you. You don't see me, I don't see you. Pass picture when today you don't see me. So
I love that. I love this thing so much, my sister. How are you?
I'm okay.
Who am I talking to?
This is Hannah Diame or Big H or Karashika Mama, because I think I didn't name that. Yes.
And you're here right now. What's in the going to right now?
Well, you know, we're so happy for the act today for only people that come together, civilians, them with the DMV, and some people that come out of state come together for doing donation like a picnic, for come with your family and do donation for the people that will be affected by the flood in SALONE. So now get something for all civilians coming together with love, unity, and peace. I think I feel so good about this.
And it's a concert as well. Is it possible to go for the artists them?
Obviously, all the artists that they come out today, you are already America, they come out of state, everybody I see Shadow Boxers and just they come, you know, all the energy and everybody they come out, come support this thing what we do today. And I meant
to understand, you know, one of the DJs there.
Yes.
You team up with who?
The best DJ ever, the MC, Mr. David Vandy. You know, I adore that man so much. I like him. So this time, my first show at the hospital. So I'm good.
No. So what's your message to people back home?
I just want to tell people them back home, say, who they are, we mourn with them, we feel with them, and we ready for give them all we support. All I tell them, they take courage, take heart, the people that we lost, the people them. And the other way that we want to tell them, say, may their soul rest in perfect peace. We there, we remember una, we love una, and we appreciate una. Always to one we do now, and we the back una, make we pray, make we not forget God.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother.
Cool?
DJs in the building.
Yeah, man. So, Mr.
Yes,
DJ,
we're here to support SALONE.
So, what's the name?
DJ Mad Mix.
DJ Mad Mix.
Yes.
You're here to. What's this program so far?
Well, they expect a big turnout.
Okay.
And
so, this show is about what?
It's to save SALONE.
Save SALONE?
Yes.
Yeah. And what's your message to people back home?
Well, I would like to tell people to try to be safe, avoid building houses in those danger zones. Please be safe.
Thank you, my bro. Yeah.
One, two. 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2.
So I just need to get on a message first of all. To fans them and people back home. Let me start with you, Papezwa.
Yeah, what up?
Right.
This sound from Papezwa. The message I want to send to you back home is that we understand the struggle, we understand the people in the good. So whatever little we can do for helping, and let people know say, never mind the other side of the world, we feel the same people in the field. That's how the people are going to do that, how we bamboo them, how we fans them, how we friends them. So let people just stay strong and stay humble and believe in God.
So they perform today?
Definitely, man. I come for kind of saying the people them where they give small contribution. You know, like you ever see Uncle Papezwa live?
Uncle Papezwa, and I'm here with the great Tete for the Cat House man. So Tete, what's your comment first of all about this whole program?
We come together now, DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia, for contribute to small thing working for people in back home. Not about put up, no need for explain. Hopefully, the cause come up for good. And thank you that come and support. Thank you that they pray for we they be successful. By God in power, the people will get all through they need and God help you all.
Great Tete, and I'm also here with Jesse. I get before now, but when you tell me don't talk. So Jesse, now you on. What are your comment?
I salute people and just not just they feel on pain, they are for one another. Listen, what we can't see, and it's all there. I will know the Savior.
Wow, hold up. Now the get two guys there.
All coming together as a community and helping me bring this program to you today is my co-MC, Big H. Go ahead, sweetie.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Me na Hannah, they can call me Big H, or if you let, you call me
Before you go anywhere, I want to tell me your comment about this program and your message back home to people about what's happening.
Well, this program
we don't go through a lot
coming together as Sierra Leoneans,
and we all there
together,
love and unity for support the people there. So we all welcome. Let me just relax, make new party and fend our old party with you. We love you guys.
Thank you so much, brother.
Well, thank you.
God bless. Salifu Kamara. One love. Go to us.
And let God bless you now. Ladies and gentlemen, we start the program, but we want for call on Augusta Fraser there. Miss Augusta Fraser.
How are you, my dear?
Yes.
And what's your name?
My name is Sal Bangura, aka the Mamina Power.
Could you please tell me the reason for this concert?
The reason why we're here is to raise money for the mudslide for people back home in Sierra Leone to help them. We have a short-term goal, we have a long-term goal. So right now, we're trying to gather money by asking people to donate. We're begging them to donate. By donating, by asking them to buy a t-shirt and also just giving $10 just to enter. And so for everybody else, working with us and we're doing great.
Okay, so what's your message back home to people?
Well, our message back home is you guys, we love you guys. That's why we're doing this. All of us here, we volunteering our time. We want you guys to keep praying, and we are thinking about you guys, and we are praying for you guys. So the best that we can do here, that's what we're doing by collecting money, so you guys can have clean water, mattress, lapa. Follow when I get like, I talk about I try for a member the good English word there. We didn't gather money. So when I go able to get clean water, when I go get rest, when I go get oil, when I go get mattress, when I go get la pad and when I go able for time. So yeah, we not for so we don't go there, we don't forget to, now the volunteer we say, so we will gather money, so we will help una. So please, love una, let God continue for guide and protection.
Yeah, but I think so, the appropriate person. If most of the time they say, if not they do that kind of stuff here, when they raise funds, una not they give the right people them, and not they make use of the money when they get now. How people for trust now, by the way?
Well, right now we get important people that we don't put together. So for me, actually, and what we don't suggest as a team, way and they tell una right now, we don't say we get short time, go get long time. What's that mean? Right now, the half of the money we get, we they send it to una. So people don't go buy WhatsApp phone, they go buy mattress, they go buy rest, they go buy other stuff they want to go use right now. And later on, we some things that they go, if their medication, call our boss, we will send out that money back, we will do something. But right now, they try for gather the money, so any tool they do, we get for videotape. Not for say, oh God, I will give you, don't forget to know. And the team will get right now, like just will get trust issue, which I understand because we Sierra Leoneans, we don't like, most of whom we don't like, they say most because we don't lie, not to me don't lie, but just add as a Sierra Leonean and say we don't lie, we don't disappoint. So right now, I don't know put faith for long not trust. Any tool you guys have, all this money they collect right now, they make video. So your knowledge where I will get off my head right now because we get like a team, we get Gashi content where they part of you guys now. They go now we they send back home for Lego representing. Then we get American Strength, we the type of putting that Lebanese guy with the sing Nasaru, you, and then we get other we get don't try something. So now the team down there. And what you don't do back, we they call back home, we don't ask how much stress cost, we don't ask how much mattress cost, how much water cost, how much lapa cost. So basically what we don't get it together, we they calculate before we send the money. We don't get any money, we they try for contact the store that we pay. So we they pay for the only thing that collect, they go collect. We get video, what will show people and say this money we don't collect, they go to it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well explained.
Thank you.
One love.
Alright.
Wow, I'm here with the great guy, the great Timbo.
Yes, brother.
How are you, man?
Well, how are you?
By the way, you could please explain to me the reason of this whole concert?
I mean, basically, we bought our huts, like you said, huts. We used the huts, like you said, huts. So we're trying to come together as a team, as a family, to raise awareness, that's one, and also raise some funds for helping them back home with less fortunate.
Okay, what's your message to people back home?
Be smart about what you're doing. At the end of the day, it's life. We're not glad we see our music to be brother and sister in a salon, but when I say in a salon, it's mass by the show you make. At the end of the day, your life past all things. Decisions you make now affect you later on at some point. And also not to get choice. Some of you not get option. We have to live up and leave no matter what happens. But at the same time, think of your life first. If you have to go Makeni, go Makeni. If you have to go Mwemba. That was say you put your life at risk. Think what happened to you and to man bye. Now you don't losses. Think of yourself as a person, as a human being, and go from there.
Thank you so much, my bro.
Thank you, sir.
Well love. Oh, hello.
Hello, hi, King Milan.
Been a long time.
I know, right? I saw her for catch up.
For people back home, we don't know you. Who do they talk to?
What do you talk to in Gandhi Joseph in Tabo?
And I go say it's in Gandhi, and name familiar. Outside this Gandhi, Milena Salon.
Well, oh yes, this name really popular for people when they watch TV. You know, from the official program, Canon to Smart TV, radio. Somehow, I think deal with the media. So I should say, a lot of people that sabi me, but for you and not know me, in Gandhi Joseph.
I go say Ingadi sharp mouth. How can I see us not Ingadi? We don't meet now. What you care for?
Well, we fortunate for they on vacation here in America, and because of the sad incident we take place in a salon, I first the one for say hush, so we fumble them we involved in the flooding. No, plenty people that lost their life. We are not happy. Plenty people that don't become homeless, especially the young between them and women them. We had to go to Una. Now because of Una situation, make we there for a small thing so that we were able to bring out some form of assistance to Una for sure. Una say, even though we know they're in a salon where the incident take place, but yet still we had to stay with Una because salon are we on country. It no matter outside you there. So we want to tell people and say we're involved. Say we really sorry, but waiting meet them, the one that we lost their life. We dey pray that God will give them good way. We will survive. We want to strengthen Una. There is always another day. As long as life day, hope day, we love Una. We dey pray for God for you Una strength, and we dey fight for raise small thing and see how we serve for come and say that we'll help this to be able to heal Una.
Thank you so much, Ngadi.
You're welcome.
You've said everything.
So these are some serious times. People them a die. Natural disaster, yeah. See the tears in my eyes. These are some serious times. People them a die from natural disaster. Tears in the eyes. This kind of matter loud, so serious. Brothers and sisters, don't leave us. Allahu Akbar, Allahu God save us. Yeah, vanity, yeah. For people where they act like for say there's no tomorrow. Can't you see, yeah? Make we take eyes and walk towards tomorrow.
This not the last days, like they just take go faster. With us with me eyes, make her shake me like a rasta. Papa God, now for save we from this disaster. Let's go on accounts, keep pulling down like a rata. Let we pray for the one that we don't die and go. Do ya Papa God, we beg you for make you help guide their soul. One by one, now so we all get for die and go. This one, this my sympathy for the one that we don't die and go.
Oh yeah, Kanuyani, Masalayani. Oh yeah, Kanuyani, come and save this country. Masibo, Masibo, Kini, yeah, Inayo. Oh yeah, from Kunani.
So these are some serious times. People them a die. Natural disaster, yeah. See the tears in my eyes. These are some serious times. People them a die from natural disaster. Tears in the eyes. This is naturally, this is not too magical. Life and vanity is so frustrational. Sorrow of the tears I weep, pains of the tears I weep. They give me so much pressure. Whenever I see the our land of treasure, they crumble and struggle and people they die. Picking they cry, mama and papa and picking they die. You lost a loved one who I do ya take heart. Papa God you do ya come save me. So far as they kill me, nah. We dey under pressure.
Cause every day we live a life we don't know. If we can't for wake now morning up we don't know. Nobody could believe this thing would be so. With so many people die. I live in a for court. All the tears them up the years. I live in a for being along the hillside.
These are some serious times. People never die. Natural disaster, yeah. See the tears in my eyes. These are some serious times. People never die. Natural disaster. Tears in the eyes.
For a rich man, happiness we gone sad. So you see them things the people when the things gone bad. For the children that we gone, all the people them had. So just never gone bad. So you see the money not feeling the stories been told. Watching the young people and bodies living cold. Happiness leaving out and nothing's been told. We really don't sing.
Why I'm hunter more me. Men kan no korok boporan for my feet. Hunt off us what I to bandu botok bati. My son pa magbati. For my menu, Mario, Mastulanu. Kama kurma saba nunkasu. Kuru cars. Kuru mamu nunkasu.
Landslide, many die, plenty people they cry. This no warning for them, one with the pills in them way high. So some they not even see part from them body. They saw the kind of dead body them way I see. Oh, you money to dunya full life no guarantee. So waiting at the benefits we die go left for party. Old God with two hand, pitch God they want to you man. To all them one we don't die, rest in peace we pay for Huna. Cutting down on things like Kulala. For Bin Laden slum and they water side on Anambra. Let we hope you die, take with time now for the bye. Let we wait to die, pray for brother and sister them who don't die.
But who don't go, if we the young, we be one go. It painful, it's sorrowful, but let we take us off. Mama, papa picking them, uncle, auntie picking them. Let we always act and pray to God so he go be with them. What are they run me? It can make me at the bitter when I see people they die. Papa God, sorry for we look salon they cry. We don't go to Boku agony, Uda go back to yai.
Hey Papa government, do ya we they beg you? Plenty die where they happen, now we country try for save we now. After God now government, so now ask me out. All them people now they slum, relocate them. Then where they belong that they breathe, relocate them. They want their way, no, educate them. Do educate them, yeah.
Mina una bora, aneke ni kaki, mina actor. Like call me Swagaholic. Swagaholic? Yes. I come off with song like 2 months ago. I can't find them. Please cook out. Don't remember them. I memoriam of the one who lost loved ones in the family. Life's the way it goes. Innocent to the kingdom. You know, remember them, keeping our prayers, and whatever we ever donate, we only as well as one family. So it's a good initiative, and we hope say this love will continue wherever we are in the world. Love will practice this because love is everything. Love over everything. Thank you very much.
Who did talk to so by the way?
This Swerika Momo.
Formerly of
the great SLBC. We have for support LEONE, where it's a DMV initiative where we all come up, we around this DC, Maryland and Virginia, like we all come up together for raise funds for the flood victims, and we all know what's happening in our country. Some days back, like a week or two, like in one way or the other, most of we lost friends, relatives, and loved ones them. So we over here, we not just the America, here, full and full food. We always say if not to be in Sierra Leone, we're not for day we start with this today. So in whatever way, whatever little, we're able to come up, want to support the flood victims and support them financially, morally, with whatever little we're able for raise now. So that's how the easy make today. This is Lake AARBOR Park, all the way in Maryland. Like me drive all the way from Virginia, forget here, just like King Milan. We there for support the our brothers and sisters back home. The way that their souls go rest in peace, and we know that governments don't put things in place for this kind of problem not happen in our country.
Alusanya Sane.
Known as the People's Ambassador. Well, I know say easy right now. I just come outside alone June, so I know exactly the struggles that we've been going at the country before this flooding. So we just actually say, now become relentless, don't give up. I know say easy. Don't continue for pray, and I believe say change must come soon.
Hi everybody, this is Miss Taylor.
Lucy.
One of our beginning, an actress and producer.
Okay.
But today we come here as an CBN, we come for a couple, we come for a cause.
Okay.
Because what happened to we country on the 14th of August was very devastating, was very tragic and touching. So we as a group of the DMV, we decided to want to put something together. It's like a picnic, but to try for raise funds for more help people there. The one that were affected, the one that we don't die, the one that we don't survive now, they don't get nothing, they don't get all clothes, food for eat. So we come together as entertainers, actresses, producers, promoters, entrepreneurs. We just came with our heart because our country, although not today, but I didn't born me. I even want to see me. I talk. I know I'm going to see me. I'm going to know say this is there to me. It's like I'm in country. Although I know today, but me people there. Although not to me sister, but this now me people there. It might be me party there. Me party them people there. It can be me mama. But God make me mama there now. So for that to put this together, come on, just try for help in we own way. We are entertainers. So for help small, I make we do this. We ask everybody and pay. Them funds are all they raise. Make them go to the right place. Now we there now. All we do now raise come on help people there. So I beg anybody who help people there. Please, anyone that can speak English, help.
By the way,
Princess Jane has to say, well, we want the money where we get, we want able for immediate need. We got a long-term goal, we got a short-term goal, but the short term is to be able to provide beds, clothes, medication, because they need that right now. So we, whether Naya, are kind of blessing for Lord, Naya, one give back, because one tell them say, we love you now, we care, we're not sad, we've been making sad. It hurts because I just come out in April. So to know something like that happening in our own beloved country, we acted it on. Even though they found we acted it on. So now I make we say we do this for Epona where it's there.
By the way, I go by the name of Cool J. Basically, we come and support. We all know what's happened to SALONE. We all know the MUDSLIDES affects a whole lot of people there. Some people that lost their life, you know what I mean? So what we do is we come for act SALONE, you know what I mean? We come and support as much as possible. And we didn't make sure say SALONE comes to one. We don't make sure say we come at peace, you know what I mean? It's all about act SALONe, baby. That's how we're here for, man. So basically, man, so all the people that back home, you know what I mean? We not to say because we don't did it, but we care about tonight. And we really feel them, you know what I mean? Now the country where they go every December, every April, for all go enjoy. Not for enjoyment, some of what they do this for now. We do this for the love, for the passion, for the country. It's not Jay, I approve this message.
Thank you so much, my bro. It's a pleasure, man.
Right back out, normally called Rahim the Wizard, Rara.
What's the wizard, you?
Just like extraordinary something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, today we're with everybody, at SALONE and try for support and see how we can able help the people back home about what's happening, all the artists. A lot of artists then come in, As you see me at the Capital Ball,
yeah, I have a come to that for ask you. By the way, swing you the play.
I'm not psych about me, utility black, inside.
And as you say, man, in there, when I go play this game, man. Okay, now, on a serious note, now, you perform?
Yeah, I get to perform. I say this is not an individual something. I'm not going to grab from me one again and do something, but I think it's a collective something, and that makes you all come together. As I'm talking to you right now, I just come in our studio, we try to work on a song, which I just Shadow. I just tell Shadow, say, yo, I need you on the joint, you know, you understand? So the song will probably finish today, and you go there, we try to do a video, you know, just things for raise awareness and, you know, for other people and for help and make sure, say, we help the people and back home. Like I said, me and not going to do something, but as we all long come together for, you know, put things together and help the one the way they need it right in the salon.
What's your advice to people in back home?
Well, I mean, first of all, I just want to say we don't get see that we don't have problems in the country, especially this landslide and all that. Now I sign for sure people and say that part of Salone people are not for leave day. Understand? Make sure you get yourself a flat line and really understand. We need for our work. So that internet that you always talk say with it now the government will do, but we self will do because that internet will not say if you do any bad, but still they do. Let we help yourself. You know, love is the answer. That you always have to say. You know?
Thank you so much, Mr. Utility Player.
Thank you.
I want to watch you in the play. And ask Mr. Shots. So what the shots?
Everybody wants to know they have no support.
You are called 10 shots, then also?
10 shots.
10 shots. 10 bullets. You are here right now. What's not the reason for being here?
Well, you know, we just want to sympathy and support the people there. You know, when they're infected in the mudslide and Salone and all that disaster going on, you know. As an artist, we all come together for love, we show support. You know, anything we get for love, contribute towards that. And also, just for love, unite, man. It's the time we need each other more, you know. We need each other more.
So what's your advice to people back home, especially the one that gets affected?
Well, I just want to let them continue for the prayer, you know what I'm saying, whole heart. Better days gonna come, they're gonna rise again, man, you know. Let them just keep being prayed up, man, pray, because God nobody protect you for anything, you know, and they make smart decisions, you know.
We are with Shadow Boxer and they get killed. But let me start with the Shadow Boxer. Okay. Why are we here?
Just go on the DJ
We're here today, I mean, it's a sad tragedy to happen back in Sierra Leone. But all of the Sierra Leoneans and our friends in the DMV decided today we're going to come together, we're going to donate, we're going to grieve together, we're going to bond. You know, it's a day of bonding, it's a day of remembering, and that's how we are today. August 27th, at Salone, Shadowbox is here, King Milan's here. You know,
are you going to perform?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go over there, we also, for 5 or 10 minutes, recognize some of we donors there. Sierra Leone, that's what we do.
One love to you, my brother, respect. And of course to you, Gile, shows, the one and only. You're the president of the union, the Slam movement, eh?
Slam is doing good. We are communicating, we are planning for next year. Actually, we'll have a date out announced by this year, before the end of this year.
So what's your role in this activity right now?
My role here today is to create awareness, is to support as a Sierra Leonean, as an artist, to make my voice heard, because as artists we have so much power in how we can meet the media and draw attention to different causes. So my role is to draw attention to this cause, something which I think we started doing and we look forward to doing more of.
The program is about to start and you're a gospel artist. Are you ready to perform?
Sure, yeah.
Any performance from you? What song are you going to perform?
I'm going to sing Mahi, which is my latest release in January, which is my version of Igwe. It's Mahi meets King in Mende. And we're basically going to praise God because in every situation you do need Him.
So what's your advice to people back home?
My advice to people back home is to keep praying, first and foremost, that this is not something they called or caused upon themselves, you know? And to those who are able to help, today it's one person, tomorrow it could be any way you can lend a helping hand, share your roof, share your bed, you never know. Last night there was another set of floods and a totally different region in Sierra Leone got affected. So my advice is that we all just put hands together to make life easier for those who are affected, because it hurts so bad when you hear that somebody has lost a home, and it hurts more when you hear that in the process of losing their home, they have also lost family members, children, loved ones. They've lost that nucleus of a family. So you're talking about emotional instability, you're talking about domestic instability, you're talking about social and economic instability. So again, let's all just lend a helping hand. This isn't the time to fuss and fight. You can lend a hand in prayer, do so. You can share your food, you do so. If you can go out there and help to feed those who don't have, or if you want to share your clothing, feel free to go ahead and do so. And for us in the United States, we're doing the same thing.
Thank you so much, man. Good on you.
Well, I feel to say, when they don't see me picture, when they see me so right now, they see me so, they know that I'm me. My coach don't identify me already. But anyway,
coach, not any people do for identify you.
Me not Manzu.
Man of what?
Manzu of excellence. Everybody know Manzu of excellence.
Okay. On a serious note, man. So, what's the support now and give out to people? What's in the back home? Go now make the people know say on a reality with them.
Well, first of all, we give financial support, we give clothing, food, you know, again, like me personally, I want to give courage. I send courage, I send message to one we affected, but say we take courage, God day, life not done it. And the one who don't die, may God give them good road, and we hope say this is not going to happen again in our country.
We're here today to just give back to our community, to show support to the people that have lost their life and their families that survived through this horrific disaster that Sierra Leone went through. So hopefully this place will be packed.
We love Salone.
This place will be packed in a few so that we can create income. That the people that have put this thing together will be able to send money to Sierra Leone to help the survivors, because we know people lost their homes, many people died, and people lost. It's just too much loss. I don't want to cry, so I just don't
cry. But by the way, how do you think this money that you're raising right now will reach the right people?
Well, to be honest, I don't know, because personally, I'm in it, I helped, but I don't know exactly where it's going, the direction of where the income is going. Me, myself, I do have a GoFund account that's set up, and that one I'm specifically sending it to people that I know that have lost people. I set that up because of what they asked of me, and I know they need the help.
Okay.
You understand? So I know say people then they behind me, then they pray for us. Most of my fan base who they donate to me are Christian people then. You know, so I'm very grateful to them. And I'm grateful to anybody that even they listen to what they talk right now. And of course you, the man himself. You know.
Well. I'm here with a big man, the big DJ Rel. You've done a lot in terms of the SALONE music. You've improved a lot, you know, improving most of the SALONE music. You've worked for ABZ. You've worked for, of course, the Nigerians as well. You worked for Raheem as well. You worked for. Did you do anything for Whiskey?
Not yet.
Whiskey, Davido as well.
Davido, yes.
You're a SALONEan. What's the real name, by the way?
Farrell. Name of Farrell, I go by Master Rel or
DJ Rel. DJ Rel, but what are your advice to people back home, especially when they get affected into this business?
I mean, we just say keep the faith, make use of what you get, learn from your mistake, make you know you put on again, and just survive. That's it.
Thank you, my bro. So what are the next hits to come up with now?
Well, we need to come for Manzu and Skills coming soon.
Wow, breaking news. Yes. Thank you so much, and thank you.
King Milan, you know me. My name is Maurice Casey. Say no, say no.
Okay, Maurice Casey. On a serious note, happy for see you, America, yeah? And good job. You don't do well.
Thank you so much.
As an individual, you think of anything for help those people?
Of course, donating, doing my best, and other things. But also things that while you put that social media, you put that this thing, you do it saying then and you act, and then what you got to say for like you definitely are the thing for that person.
You are a realist.
I talk to the one and only Rachel Bambara.
Okay, Rachel.
Famously known as Talent.
Exactly, but that's what I want. You know, that's what I want. You hit the nail. On a serious note, you're here. What are you there for?
I'm here for the concert, the cookout, you know, for the victims of the mudslide flood in Sierra Leone, and I'm so happy to be part of it. We're here to do fundraising, and everybody's here. We're happy. We're happy to be a part of this process. It's a sad situation, but we're all affected one way or the other, but we're happy we're together, Sierra Leoneans here, to show solidarity to the people in Sierra Leone, that we care about them, we love them, and always think about them.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Pull up, wait for them. JR, alongside me brother Boxer. Yeah. Situationship. I have a situationship. Yeah, listen. Shut up.
ain't yours. Yeah, she's a bee shopping at the same store. And she wish she could hug you for the light kiss. I think I'm happy, but why should I live like this? Excuse me, do you need some help pushing your groceries? She said, what you doing? Boy, you supposed to leave. Cause even when you far away, you feel close to me. But you got yours, I got mine. It's all supposed to be.
Hey, mama, I love to stop, but I only have one question. Well, come on. Can we take a little walk, take a little time? Don't mind if I put you. Because I love when you have the red lights. I like it, eyes give me a head rush. She says, slow down, Mr. Loverboy. Loverboy, you need to know now, Mr. Loverboy. Mr. Loverboy. Never away, but never that one in return. Wanna leave, but I don't know where to. Take this letter to whom it concerns. Said it's been a while since I had a smile, but can be a. She said, slow down, Mr. Loverboy. You need to know now, Mr. Loverboy. I wish I had met you when he told me he did not. No. If I was the girl that took over his soul, came back around now, I do want to. But be ready if I text you, reply situationship. She in a situationship. Yeah. Situation. Hold up. Again, I got a CD now. 20, the first 20 CD them, all proceeds they go towards this event. Alright? I get a couple more songs for the DJ. Run the tune. Let's go. All I do is wait. Listen, I got the teachings. All I do is wait. All you do is wait. I got some. I try to spell love, but I know a lot of people still don't hate me. I don't know. Can't say I don't wanna know if you gon' take it to your grave. Hurry up and take an invisible cloth, and that is my only. You only gonna go against him if you wish him in nothing but. All I do is wait. Listen, all I do is wait. All I do is wait. All I do is wait. They say every man for himself, but I choose to watch your back. A soldier at heart, so we all the same, whether white or black. Clean out your hearts, I'm reaching out to you, all my African people.
So make sure we get them in there. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be enjoying some more music. Yeah, make one announcement just for jail, say get 20 CDs. And then 20 CDs, and they even buy them, they donate all the money to the organization for this wonderful job. So when we your brother Almami Kale, right?
Dave.
Yeah.
Come here, so.
Almami in company na API. You know, so it don't buy all this. It don't buy all the 20 CDs. Because he want for the jail to donate that money to the organizers of this great program. So once more, Almami want to say thank you so much, and we appreciate your effort and what you do, and we hope say we will get away for help you for promote the job what you do. All right? Thank you so much, bro. God bless you.
Greetings. Yeah, with AARBOR right now at the SALONE event. Not there right now, you leave and enjoy, but at the same time, we raise funds for support people the mudslide and all the disaster we have been doing the race. So if you're not there, if you're anybody's event again, if you get chance for donate still, please do that.
And JR, you perform. Yeah, your performance was splendid, by the way. Excellent. You're always good. And you also say you first 20 CDs where they sell, you're a donator. And we've made for understand somebody don't buy all 20.
We don't buy all 20, because we buy all 20. Now, not because it's from API and to get health and fitness company, and I'll borrow a salesman. Buying all 20 CDs, don't make $20, don't pass out to the donation. So now, at the time you see them, anybody there around here,
okay, so much, and I wish you success in your work, man. God bless. You're always humble, man.
You don't get copy, eh?
No, I don't have copy. Well, I don't get my own copy. This is King Milan behind the camera. This is my copy.
Don't get your copy.
Love, man, respect. I love that. Yeah. And now I'm still moving around in oh yeah, a lot of people in there around in the chill. So man, they play football. Yeah. All salon people we're ready for support, one way or the other. Let's cook out here in Maryland, yeah, and the place is called Lake AARBOR.
I'm originally from Sierra Leone, and the disaster really touched my heart. And I'm here to show my support and to show my people that I do care about them. Even though I'm here in America, I'm still representing them. And they're part of me, and I'm always going to be part of them.
Okay.
So I'm here as a sponsor and as a child of Sierra Leone.
By the way, why did you decide to come into politics, by the way?
Well, actually, I came from a very large political background. My great-great-grandfather is LEONE who fought against the French in Guinea. Is my grandfather from my mom's side. And when I came to America, I kind of fell in love with the political system, and they gave me the opportunity to go in there and learn. And I fell in love with the process, and I think it's a good thing for us to have a legitimate government for the people. You know, when you care about the people will care about you. You know, you cannot be in office and you don't care about the people that you represent. And it's you give back to your community will give back to you. And that's what I believe.
So how the Saloners going to benefit from if you're elected?
Well, we have a lot of issues that face not just Sierra Leone, but the African immigrant community, like immigration. And there are a lot of times that people go into commit crime and they don't have anybody to speak for them. You know, we need a voice up there. You know, we pay taxes here just as any other demographic in America, but we are not represented because we are not involved. Our voices are really weak, really weak. So it's about time for us to use this as an opportunity, you know, to come out there and say, yes, we are here, we need a representation. And this is the reason why I came into politics, to represent, and it's going to benefit greatly. Just the idea that there's a Sierra Leonean in office, it's not just for me, it's for our country as well.
That's good. But finally, what's your message to the victims back home?
Well, from the bottom of my heart, my condolences to the president, and from the president to the people, my condolences, and we are here for you. Whatever help I can give, I'm willing to give. Call on me, and I'm here. I'm representing Sierra Leone from America, and I want them to make sure they're going to be proud of me.
Baby, let me love poison. Now you got me menacing. Now you got me menacing. Girl, you get the fire, girl, you get the ginger. Hey, what you love, don't you tell me, don't turn me over. Like Malik Berry, girl, I want to control you.
out there, so shine like a diamond ring. Pull the next song. Next song. Next one.
Listen, I don't want to get me coming for some nobody put it off. Based on where she reads to it. Now, go. So make you check the phone. Forget about the so check the phone. Look like phone. Look like phone. Look like phone. And see how we save you number. Look like phone. Look like phone. Look like phone. And see how we save you number. You save me never since for the other one I pay more than the kind of way you save me there. You make me never save for look like phone. Look like phone. So look like phone. And see how we save you number.
Well, now so things have happened, Lake Arbor, Maryland. We are in all the artists and perform till the place dark, and they perform. And of course, all of them don't perform at all because later on, a lot of them come late. You know, like we see YOK7 may appear later. LA James have come later. We get Lynn James have been come. You know, lots of them in day around. You know, you get 10 shots also be there around. A-Class come around later. You know, most of them in come, but all the same, you know, because the place we don't dark now, and people may really don't feel serious and they don't do their own bit, you know, in supporting law for the one the way don't die. And of course, members, yes, of course, the entertainers as well, and the spirit. They not only entertainers, but people in America, we're based in America now, so the salon people, and they also show yes, they really the member people out there. Now listen to what most of them say. You know, they really show say yes, indeed, and they plan for do more. According to what happened, in fact, they don't decide say this thing they want for them to be annually. Not only say for the be annually for the cry for people, but they want for the do show like they were and they help people them out salon. This is not one thing now. So they say a million miles they start with one step, you know. So don't start this one. The artist don't start this one. Don't start this one, yeah. You know, and what do you mean then that the artists take wall in America and don't begin to change, you know, where some artists don't want to see in company. But now I see they all mingle together, they all love themselves. This is how it's supposed to be. That's why the Nigerians, the Ghanaians, and of course other parts of the world they excel. It's all about love, peace, and unity. This is something where so then can start, you know, but now don't begin to say it's love day. And it was a nice show. People in love them so much. Everything may happen well. Football may take place, you know, people play football. I go around, of course, I see a salon lady as well who want for stand election in America now, a salon person want for go now. America Senate, you know, sit down at the White House, at the Capitol, sorry, you know, advocate not only for the Americans, but for salon people as well, for the immigrant them as well, the advances against them. A lot of things happen, and at the same time, the money where they get now, then they plan for sending a salon for help the one the way involved into this and disaster. One say hush to all the one the way they're involved, and of course, better things they come up, and of course when I take art, we not say no tears, no they wanna go to cry, we go bring the people in the back. All we go say now hush. But something else happened where at the end of the show, you know, a solemn thing happened when I had the end wait. We are in all what people are go there for the old program issue says we get for lights candle, lights you and put up your lights, you know. Then give balloon to people in around as well. We are in for flam out, you know, show says indeed they remember the world and die and may their soul rest in perfectly. Now that's what the end with that whole scenario, that whole scenes they we are in, and they tell people for them lighting candle, and of course David Fundy as well the MC may really talk to people. This is nothing about politics at all, but it's just about love. Salone and one salon we get no other place like salon. Not think about tribe, not think about region, not think about party as well. What happen so now just one thing they think about saying a salon people happen so, and of course I believe says what happen so they pray to God Almighty for them not be again. At the end when the scene we are in, everybody putting candle up, and of course light in lighter, and of course fly the balloon for sure says we really and remember the world and diamond and soul rest in perfect peace. Watch this one. Till then, Mina King Milan and they say bye bye. God bless.
And so ladies and gentlemen, can we all be quiet for a moment? We are about to leave, but let us remember those that we have lost. Let us remember that our country is crying. Remember what our national anthem says, the hills and the valleys re-echo those cries. And so ladies and gentlemen, let us observe one more moment of silence with our candles before we leave. We just want everybody to be quiet. Can we all just stay quiet for a a second, please. Thank you. Just wave your lights. Wave your lights. Yes, wave your lights. And if you can, pray in your hearts for those that we have lost. As we still mourn our people, the death toll is over 500 and the counting is still going. And we still cannot account for even those that are still under the rubbles. But we continue to pray for God's guidance upon our country, Sierra Leone. We pray that whatever sins have been committed, God will forgive our sins. We pray that God will have mercy upon us. And even those that have died and gone, God will have mercy upon their souls. If you can, Papa God, do your SALONE. The entertainers, the promoters, the actors, the musicians, we all come together to make this fundraising project so that we can support our people back home. But it has no political connotation to it. This is just from the people of Sierra Leone in the diaspora, especially in the DMV.